Good morning. You know, um, every day, one of my first goals, one of my major goals, believe it or not, is not in recruiting, okay, but in motivating people. So I found a lesson today, and I want you to bear with me because I'm gonna do some reading here because I'm reading from an article, and at the same time, I'm going to be asking some questions, okay? And I want you to see how this, how is the word, correlates with what you're doing right now. Because think of this: you're in a network marketing company. You've chose this industry, you chose this company, and hopefully for some of the reasons that I did, okay? One, let me get this out of the way real quick. You're in a great position because you're in the beginning. Okay. Two, what you don't know is the growth rate. 10,000 people in 30 days in a new business is an awesome growth rate. That tells you that within the next 12 months, okay, you should at least have 100 to 120,000 representatives worldwide. And guess where you're positioned? You're positioned right at the top. That's awesome. That has value to you. Okay? Now it's an understanding that you're in business for yourself. The difference in being in business for yourself is that one, rather than your boss having goals for you, meaning as far as your production and what he's going to be earning, now you have to set goals for yourself. Okay? Now the title of this article says, "Each day I renew my focus on my career goal." Okay? Your goal, of course, is to be successful in your new business. So bear along with me for a second. I got to get this thing working downwards. I guess I can just go here. There you go. Now it's working. It says, "Each day I renew my focus on my career goal. Life has always has a way of throwing obstacles directly in my path." Sound familiar? "I know that the road to my career goal is filled with many hurdles, but I am committed to overcoming them and reaching my goal." Now you have to ask yourself this question. Okay? I'm starting right here first. How committed are you? I scared you, didn't I? The word is called committed. How committed are you to becoming successful in your business? Okay? How committed are you to getting on the leaderboard in this company? How committed are you to helping your team members succeed? Those are very important questions that you need to think about right now. Okay? "I'm a dreamer with a clear vision. I realize that holding on to my dreams without a plan is foolish. It's the quickest way to lose focus on a goal and end up disappointed." All right, let's say your goal is 6 figures. You want to earn 6 figures a year. Okay? How fast do you want to do that? How fast do you want to be at 5 figures a month to be able to earn 6 figures a year? 6 months? 12 months? You have to set a goal. Even if it's 24 months down the line, you have to set a goal. I sometimes get sidetracked by other aspects of my life that are competing for my attention, but I quickly get back on track. Is that you? This is live, so you're going to hear things like that happening in the background. Okay? So the question is, can you focus and stay on track for your goal? Now, let me tell you, I'm old, so I need help, so I got it written down. I'm looking at a sign above my desk that says, believe in you, stay focused, stay disciplined. I see this every morning. This keeps me on track because, yes, it's very easy to get off track of your goal. Okay, you have little things that interrupt you, like negative people, like self-doubt. All these things cause you to lose your focus. I embrace the career I have chosen and I am passionate about it. I renew my focus on my career, your business, every day. Now, me personally, I have what's called a success statement. Okay, I read this every morning and try to read it every night before I put. Now, notice I said try to read it every night. Sometimes I fall asleep, I'm gonna be honest, because I'm too tired without reading it. But I read it at least once a day. Okay? to tell myself that I'm already successful. I don't know if you heard about I Ams. Look up I Ams. Okay. Affirmations. Think and Grow Rich, the book Think and Grow Rich. These are things that you have to do to become successful. You have to become successful in your mind. Okay. And being focused on your goals is part of it. My mirror is my guide. It helps me stay true to my beliefs. It forces me to look honestly at myself and what is important to me. When I look at myself each morning, I feel motivated to do my best at work. Now, believe it or not, being in your business sometimes can be a lonely thing. Okay? If you happen not to have a good motivator or team, guess who's left up to being motivated? To motivating you? Yourself. Okay? That's why I suggested that if you don't have a mentor, you at least find a workout partner to keep you on track. It's very important. We're all human. And, there's a conversation going on inside your head. Okay? One side is saying, yeah, you can do this. You got this. The other side is saying, Jay, what are you doing? Don't you remember that last company that failed? Why do you keep giving these people your money? You're not going to make it. You don't have a chance. You're not good at this. Your family members doubt you. Your spouse doubts you. Who are you going to talk to now? You've already talked to all your friends. You hear that conversation going on in your head? All right. So when you read books such as Think and Grow Rich, or you listen to tapes from people like Will Smith, E.T., Eric Thomas, just push motivation in YouTube. You have so many come up. Brian Tracy, Anthony Robbins, Tony Robbins, some people call him, okay? Brian Tracy is a good one. Jim Rohn, of course, he's the daddy of them all, okay? So these things you need to help you stay focused on your career. Let me continue on. I rely on support from my family and friends. You know what? Sometimes that's not going to be there. I'm just being honest with you, okay? Back to the top, and it says, to keep the faith, they acknowledge my talents, work ethics. They believe I'm destined to achieve my career goals. In a real world, that would be great. But most of the time, your family and friends can't see what you're trying to do. Why? Because they were brainwashed as teenagers. They were brainwashed by your parents. I know my father went to work every day, okay? I think it was 6 to 3. I left the house at 5:30 sometime. 6 to 3, 6 to 4, something like that. He was a mailman. Okay, so he was out early every day, 30-some years. And he always said, son, go to college, get you an education, get you a good job. He didn't say career, a good job. Okay, we are sold into the belief that having a job is a career. Nah, a profession is a career. Big difference. Keep the faith. Keep the faith. Keep the faith in belief in yourself that you can. No matter what obstacles that come before you, you will overcome them with self-belief. Now, there are a lot of books out there. One of the greatest motivational books that you will find, of course, is the Bible. And believe it or not, people don't know this. I think it's a good day to talk about it. But God wants you to succeed. There are so many scriptures in the Bible, God talking about you being successful, you having the best in life. He didn't say the second best. He said for you to have the best. Where I'm at. My loved ones celebrate special milestones. Yeah, when you start making money, sure. Everybody wants to be your friend then. Okay? Today I believe that nothing can stop me as I pursue my career goal. That you should tell yourself every morning. Okay? I can't think of the name of the singers. Oh gosh, I can't think of the group right now. Anyway, I'll post a video on my webpage. But there is a song out there that just says nothing can stop me now. And that's a reality. That's something you have to tell yourself every day. I am the greatest. I am the greatest teacher. I am the greatest student. Because you have to become a student before you become a teacher. I am a great motivator. I am a great team player. I'm a very successful business person. Okay? I am committed. Here we go again. I am committed to staying the course despite challenges along the way. I'm going to repeat that. I am committed to staying the course despite challenges along the way. I've had offline businesses in my life. I've had online businesses in my life. Okay? And in each case, you will find out that you're going to run into some difficulties along the way. I apologize for the phone. Nothing I can do about it. I forgot to take it out the room. Okay. But in those obstacles, you have to have a belief that you will overcome all obstacles to reach your goal of success, however you see success. Now it has some what we call self-reflecting questions. Okay, these are questions you ask yourself. How do I feel when a peer reaches a career goal before I do? This is a good one. How do you feel when you see somebody before you in the company that you know is making six figures? Okay. Are you jealous? Do you cheer for that person? Okay. You know, I always believe this, and I always have this in the back of my mind. I'm cheering because I believe one day somebody's going to be cheering for me. Okay. When has my determination been hindered by self-doubt? I already talked about that one, but I want you to think about that. Okay. Why have I chosen the career journey I am on? Your why. We're back to your why. Your why is what makes you do the things that others will not do to have one day what others will never have. Okay? Being independent, being self-employed, having your own business. You're special. When you made that choice to push that button, you decided to take it to another level. And guess what? There's plenty of room at the top of the mountain. That's where the success is at. When you get there and look down at the bottom at all the ants, that's what people look like down at the bottom. They look like little ants. If you're up, I don't know, 1,000 feet even, okay? Go to the top of the Empire State Building, look down, and look how people look. Well, let's say that's your mountain. That's success. And if you notice, if you look around when you get there, there's not very many others there because you decided to do something that others will not. Okay? I hope this has made some sense to you, and I hope that you've gotten something out of this. Most important, okay, and I think this is very important. I want you to think about this one. I'm going to speak just for a second about my sponsor, Joe Santiago. A lot of you do not know him, but I do. We were in another very successful company. He was one of the first guys I saw in the top 4 in that particular company. Okay. In fact, he used to set the bar for me. All right. I figured this way. Hey, I think his top. He'll have to tell you this one. I think his top recruiting in that one company was either 8 or 9 people in one day that joined. Did I break his record? No. This time around, maybe. Okay. No darn well I'll be trying. But my point is this. When Joel says something to you, he suggests something to you, I want you to go ahead and do it. Don't think about it. Just go ahead and do it. Okay? Because he doesn't just talk the talk. He walks the walk. And he really cares about the success of people on his team. All right. I'm going to end here. Like 3 minutes over. God bless each and every one of you. And I will see you at the top, or I'll see you from the top. God bless.